Hey everybody. I am Melinda Rychlik-Clark. I help entrepreneurs, network marketers create a trusted presence online, which helps them crush their goals because they get the leads and the profits that they desire. I also am super excited because I help people get fit from the inside out. So if you're hopping on live, hashtag live and let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are coming in and you're catching this on the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know where you're tuning in from catching this on the replay. So this is part 3 of what to look for in a network marketing company. As you are searching, some of you are searching for maybe a brand new start. Maybe you're just trying to get extra income. Maybe you are looking for a different company. You're wanting a different fit, right? So part 3, we're going to talk about something that's incredibly important. Okay, it's culture. If you think about culture, it's kind of a catchy word, right? And people are like, "Oh, I love my culture. Oh, I love the culture of this, this team or this company or this group or whatever." You're really going to want to ask hard questions like, what does culture mean to you? Okay, because with that question, you're going to get the answer back to see if it aligns with you, right? So these are some things that I've learned along the way. Being in this space for over a decade, I've learned quite a few things, okay? And so, going from one company to a new company, I've learned a lot. I've actually learned more about what I'm looking for in life and who I want to lock arms with going forward. Okay, so these are some things that you might want to look for. All right, number 1, these are the top 4 things that I have to have in a company, in a business, in a team. Okay, number 1 is collaboration over competition. You guys, you cannot compete with each other on a team. Okay, it gets nasty, especially when you're in a business with women. Okay, come on. Can you imagine as an educator walking into a school system and all of a sudden you're all competing against each other? That would be like World War III. That would be like miserable. Okay, so think about that in a business sense. Would it be beneficial for you to join a company where the plan, the comp plan, the way the business is set up is actually getting you to compete with each other? Okay, so it's draining, right? So you do not want, you want more collaboration over competition for sure. You want your team to work together. If something's working for one person, you want to be able to share so you can give back and give more, right? It's called paying it forward. Y'all remember that? So that is for sure something that you would want to really look for. Number 2, you want to encourage abundance, right? Abundance of learning, abundance of paycheck, abundance in getting people to your team. You want people to win. You don't want to have that mentality of, it's all mine, right? You want the mentality of live in abundance. You want that person to fulfill their heart, their soul, their mind, their dreams, and help them take them to the next level, okay? Whether it benefits you or not. So if you're going to a team and you see that they have that mindset of abundance, okay, more. They want more education. They want to serve more. They want to do more. They want to grow more. That is your family, my friend, in business, okay? And with that abundance, you also have a lot of high energy. You want that high energy. It drives momentum, okay? It doesn't matter if you're going into network marketing. That actually needs to be taken into every field, okay? You want that high energy. You want that, okay, let me give you an example. Have you ever been through a drive-through and you're like, "Hi, this is so-and-so. Can I take your order?" And you're like, dude, like you automatically just stop and pray for that person because you know that they're in a really bad place. Okay, so you don't want your team to be like, hi, can I take your order? You want your team to say, hey, how can I serve you today? How can I serve you today? And so whether it benefits them or not, right? And so you want that. Number 3 rolls into this. It's acts of service, okay? If you're not keeping score when you're acting out of service. You're not saying this is all mine. You're not saying, this is my stuff. I don't want to share anything because, what if they start, growing faster with the skill that I give them? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, that's kind of sick thinking, you guys. You've got to step outside of your box, and you've got to have that mindset of service. What if that helped you help them go to the next level? And what if that helped them pay off medical bills that just holding them back? What if that helped them get their child the surgery that they needed, because that's the reason why they started this business in the first place? What if it allowed a mom to be able to stay home because you shared one tip with her? Okay, you gotta think bigger. You gotta think bigger. There's a lot, we are human beings. We're naturally selfish, right? So we wanna think bigger, okay? The next thing is, you've got to be surrounded, you guys, by like-minded people. If you're not, and you're surrounded by people who are negative, who are entitled, who are all those things, you are not gonna be in a good place for long, okay? Like-minded people. All right. To piggyback on that, we're going to talk about what we don't want in our culture. Okay, these are 4 things you do not want in your culture. And if you see these red flags, you better run, okay? You better hightail it out of there, because these will take your team down, okay? People won't be recruiting. It's going to get ugly. It'll get messy, okay? Number 1, gossip. Cut it out. I have seen text go through. I have seen group text talking about other people and their business. I've seen nasty things because they didn't do a certain thing that some leader wanted them to do. I've seen all these kinds of things. And guys, I'm going to tell you what, it's like that one match in the forest. Okay? It will light a fire that will burn the whole thing down. Okay? Gossip is sick, and you don't want that and you want leaders that are going to go, we're not doing that here. Okay. We're going to stop this right here. Okay. You need to go journal that stuff, tear it out, roll it up, throw it in the trash, because it isn't going to happen in this field. Okay. In this team, ain't doing it. All right. Number 2, there is no ego in a team. You cannot have ego in the team. Ego and pride will kill it. Okay. So it leads to scarcity, like this lack mentality, like, oh my gosh, so-and-so's trying to take so-and-so from this team, and so-and-so's trying to take this team. Stop. You got to stop, okay? Greed, like, this is all mine. This is all my team. I created this team. This is my team. You can't have that. You cannot have that lack mentality. There's just no room for that on a growing team, okay? All right, number 3, you have to be on a team that validates your feelings, okay? If you're struggling, they need to validate your feelings, and that might be a conversation you need to have alone by yourself with someone, an accountability partner, but your feelings need to be validated, and they are real, okay? Which goes into number 4 that I'm going to talk about is positivity. You need to be problem solvers. Positivity, is like the glass is always full, and the Pollyanna syndrome where everything's always great. You know what, guys? It's life. Everything's not always great. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. You're going to have mediocre days. You're going to have days that absolutely suck, okay? And you need to be able to express those things, and your feelings need to be validated, right? And maybe your business partners can pray over you, okay? And pray for you in that. So make sure that these things need to be done, and you need to have these things to have a successful team. If this resonated with you at all, drop your favorite emoji in the comments. I hope this helps some of you trying to make that hard decision of either staying, starting something new, or leaving. But anyway, big virtual hugs to you guys. And I hope that you have great success and a fabulous weekend. Stay safe. Be careful out there. Bye, guys.